All right, so this is the van our 18-year-old is taking to college. It's a 1985 Toyota. My parents owned it and no longer need it for their lifestyle anymore. But when I was growing up, we had a van, not this, it was a Chevy van, and my dad made all these modifications in it, and we don't have pictures of it that I know of. So I thought I would take pictures of this so that people can see how unique that my father is, first of all, for picking this van and then for making these modifications. So in here we have, that's the battery, that's where the battery goes, that's actually where they go in this van. My understanding is this was purchased as a cargo van. It's not that my dad took the seats out. So if you look, he's made all these modifications. So anyway, we'll start here. So that's the battery, is the silver, and then some added fuses for extra things like lights, refrigerator, I'm not sure what. The blue thing is a power converter so that you could plug in, like if there's a fridge in the back, without having to convert that wire on the fridge. Or you can plug in, I don't know, your hair dryer, if anybody in our family did stuff like that. And then that big red switch switches from either the two auxiliary batteries in the back or the main battery, or both. And then this here is the bed. Those are the cushions for the bed, and my dad also sewed those cushion covers, I have no doubt. And then this all can, here, let me show that a little bit better. So this can fold up like this, and it folds back, and then there's space here, and the other one folds up too, and that is their trash. It is a ice cream sandwich, which, if you know my parents, is not surprising. And then here on the hinges, if you wanted, instead of folding it up, you could actually just pull the pins and the whole section would come out. But actually, my understanding is that all of this wood comes out. And these pins, see here, pins in the hinges. And then he made cubbies on each side. This one we have the manuals in case mechanics don't know how to work on a 1985 Toyota. And on the other side is the jack. And then there's also here, there's a cubbies underneath. And then he covered the windows with wood, but that comes out too. But if you were sleeping back here, you know, you could have that. And then up here at the top, there's lights that he added. There's one there and then one in the front. And then there's these strings at the top there and over there. And my guess is that those are clotheslines. And then he made these cubbies at the top. And they go across the top of the van, all the way across in the back. And so those you lift up on this pin and you let down, and it's a cubby, and you would keep your clothes in there while you were camping. And so there's 4 of those, and I don't know, maybe 1 for dad and 2 for mom, and a travel book one because she likes travel books. I'm trying to think what else. Anything back here? I don't think there's anything else back here. But then back over here at the back of the van, so that big white thing is the fridge, which we have disabled. These holes here, that section you can pull out so you can put something taller there. There is one of the auxiliary batteries. The other one was there, but we had to turn it in when we bought a new battery for the van the other day. And then this is the back of those cubbies there. And then this black pipe, my dad put here, because if you will notice, that is where the top of the opening to the back door, the hatchback, gets wider. So if you are hauling 8x4 lumber, you would not be able to fit it in there because it wouldn't fit in that bottom part. But with that bar there, you can slide it right in and it will fit. Probably not something Henry's gonna do, but my dad did. So then over here, I don't think there's anything weird about up here except for the fact that it's an old car. But if you look under here, there are clips. So let me show you a clip. And then there's a clip there. And there's a clip here. Right there. And if you put the wheel up all the way and you slide the chair back all the way, you actually, I don't know if I can do this one-handed, you actually lift up. I can't. All right, so you lift it up. I'm gonna put this down, sorry. All right, so you lift up the seat, you hold it up with this piece of plastic there, and this is actually how you jump start the battery and get to the engine. So there's the connector for jump starting the engine, which we had to do, so I'm aware of where that is. And then we got the radiator cap and oil, antifreeze. The brake fluid goes there. So it's a fun older car. I've already had 2 people ask if they can buy it, if we are thinking of selling it, which at this point we are not. But anyway, this is, I know it gets a little, oh, and then this is fun. It is a stick shift. So good thing we taught our kids how to drive stick shift. But anyway, this was just mostly for me and for my kids, and maybe even for my siblings, because like I said, we don't have any record of the interior of the van that we used growing up, and I have some good stories and times from in there. Thanks.